Alright, now that we've seen how slow I can load the gun, let's take it apart and install our new quick release. First, make your life easy. Take off the attachments that will get in your way. You're gonna push out your 3 body pins here. A punch, screwdriver, multi-tool, whatever you guys need to use to get these guys out. I just grab mine. Put your body pin somewhere safe and use the appropriately sized Allen key. And then 3 body screws and the security screw at the bottom. In order to loosen this one here, you got to take off the side rail if you are using it. It's going to need a different sized Allen key. But you only have to entirely take out one of these screws. And you can just flip it over and put your screw back inside. We can separate the upper from the lower. And for now, you're going to put your upper to the side. We will not be needing it to install our quick release today. Now your security screw. This guy, it could be on the other side, but be careful when releasing it. The gun is under spring tension. Take your Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the security screw. And carefully, while holding the plate, push the screw out and remove your spring. We have one more screw to remove before we can remove our gearbox, and that's this guy right here. So you only have to loosen this guy a couple turns, and then you can come in here with a screwdriver and pull it out, or you can grab your multi-tool and just kind of pull it out of the way. You can leave the screw in place. And now remove your gearbox. You can put your gearbox to the side. Now that everything is disassembled, we have to remove our old mag release. It is a very small bolt. There's 2 of them. I am currently using a 1/16 size Allen wrench. Possibly very easy to break these bolts or ruin them. So be careful removing them. So be careful removing them. Alright, now that we have both of our screws out, you can take off the mag release plate, put it to the side, and now we're going to need to come inside the lower receiver. After very much fighting, I was able to get mine out. If I came in here, use my fingernail to hold it to the right, and pull it out. So slide, your mechanism, old mechanism, out, and throw it away. Now, as you push this guy in here, you may need to go back in and pull this spring back. Wiggling, careful not to break the spring, and make sure you don't fall underneath it. There we go. You can push the spring over into the groove as you fold this up. There you go. Now, we have a nice new system. Everything will be firmer when the gearbox is in. Now you take your extremely small Allen key, remove 2 Allen screws here and here, and you may reinstall your magazine release plate. Now that we have our new trigger release installed, with the spring in place, grab your gearbox as you hold everything to the right and slide it back in. And just like that. It may take a couple tries, but what you want to do as you put your gearbox in is to have the whole entire mechanism moved to this side of the gun. Otherwise, a piece of your release mechanism will be getting caught on the gearbox as you insert it into the lower receiver. Go ahead and start reinstalling your screws. I suggest doing this one first, that way you can get this out of the way and it stops rattling around as you're working. Now that you have these 2 screws installed, you can go ahead, take this piece that came with your quick release, or your new mag release, and you're going to put it right there. Hold it all down as you take the supplied screw that came with your mag release, and there you go. Now your new mag release is completely installed. You can even do a sanity check at this point and grab a magazine and put it in. There's good retention. Look at that, right out. Make sure this side still works. Just like that. It's not gonna fall out due to gravity, and it's definitely not coming out by accident. Now, at this point, you can reassemble the gun completely. Now that your lower receiver is rebuilt, you have to reinstall the spring for your bolt. This guy can be a little annoying at times. I suggest you use a pair of pliers or your hands, whatever works for you the best. It helps if you hold it, the spring, keep your finger here as you tighten the screw in. Otherwise, as you tighten this way, you can push the spring back out and have to restart. And just like that, our bolt is reinstalled. See, it's working as it should on our AEG. Take your upper, lower, and slide them together. You can go ahead and reinstall all your body pins. Just like taking them out, putting them back in, is pushing them through. If you're having trouble putting one of these body pins back in, look through the hole and make sure that you aren't coming in cockeyed. It does happen a lot. It just happened on this one. Reinstall your other top body pin. And now you need to install your spring guide. This guide can be a little challenging. Your spring guide goes in like this. With the spring going into your cylinder. Now, it may also be easier to install your security pin. First, take the screw and the washer off, and jam your plate down. And then you get your second pin. And you just gotta push down slightly back here. And just like that. You can take your security washer for your security pin, your screw, and your screwdriver, and reinstall it all. Make sure all the little bolts in your gun are nice and tight. And just like that, we have now installed our new mag release system. Let's go compare. Hey guys, hopefully that was helpful to some of you. If you guys want to see more videos like this on this platform, please let me know down below. I hope to get some more gameplay videos out soon for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.